Part A, Nature of Reactant. In this section, we will be making clean mossy zinc. Add approximately 10 pieces of mossy zinc to a large test tube. Then add enough 2 molar sulfuric acid to cover all of the zinc in the test tube. Allow the reaction to proceed for 3 to 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, wash the cleaned mossy zinc with tap water. In this section, we will look at reaction rates with unclean mossy zinc. To 4 separate medium-sized test tubes, add approximately 3 milliliters of 2 molar sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, acetic acid, and phosphoric acid. Add 1 piece of uncleaned mossy zinc to each test tube, then record your observations in your lab manual. In this section, we will look at reaction rates with clean mossy zinc. Prepare 4 test tubes with the same solutions as the previous section. Then add 1 piece of cleaned mossy zinc to each test tube. Record your observations in your lab manual. In this section, we will look at reaction rates with powdered zinc. Again, prepare 4 test tubes with the same solutions as the previous 2 sections. Add a small amount of powdered zinc to each test tube. Record your observations in your lab manual. Part B, concentration. In 3 test tubes, make 3 different concentrations of hydrochloric acid. The left test tube is 1.5 molar, the center test tube 3.0 molar, and the right test tube 6.0 molar. Add a piece of cleaned mossy zinc to each test tube, then record your observations in your lab manual. Part C, temperature. Add approximately 5 milliliters of 6 molar hydrochloric acid to 3 clean test tubes. Place one test tube in an ice water bath and another test tube in hot water. Leave the third test tube at room temperature. After several minutes, add one piece of cleaned mossy zinc to each test tube. Record your observations in your lab manual. Part D, catalyst. Add approximately 10 milliliters of 6% hydrogen peroxide to each of 2 test tubes. To the test tube on the left, add 10 drops of deionized water. To the test tube on the right, add 10 drops of 1 molar iron chloride. Add one piece of cleaned mossy zinc to each test tube, then record your observations in the lab manual. Next, finish recording your observations in your lab manual, answer all post-lab questions, and submit the following items in Blackboard in order. First, the report form, then the post-lab questions, all as one document.